To finish up, a couple best practices, common obstacles, and taking action. So from a best practices standpoint, there's different options. We've seen different things work for different companies, but targeted and agile. So starting off at least with these time-based campaigns and then opening it up to that more continuous collection is what we found to work best. Having communication plan, like I said, up front, but also after you collect ideas is huge for long-term success. A lot of the time companies ask that question on whether we should just target a department or the entire company. Like I said, we've seen a ton more benefit as long as you're under that 5,000 employee threshold of doing things company-wide and making it cross-functional. Then last but not least, making sure that the process is formalized. So having clear steps, clear understanding of where ideas are going once they're submitted, having a clear process for reporting on outcomes, and really focusing on what we're trying to measure in terms of success for the program. Common tactical mistakes. I can't say this stuff enough for the updating employees on idea status and not providing recognition and feedback, but also upfront making the idea posting form too complex. A lot of the time we see companies come in with 20 fields that are required to submit an idea. Try to make it, especially early on, easy to participate. Make it no more than 5 fields. The last piece of suggestion from common tactical mistakes is not regularly analyzing financial or other impact if you're not immediately measuring financial impact, and communicating that to decision makers in the organization to make sure you keep buy-in for the program. Just wanted to reshare this again, and just once again, preventing employees from sharing their ideas. The 2 biggest ones were ideas falling into a black hole and then not receiving recognition. So idea gets implemented and then employee doesn't hear back on it ever. And then they don't get recognized once their idea is implemented and they're like, hey, that was my idea. Thanks for letting me know when you let the company know. It's as simple as understanding who submitted the idea and making sure to shout them out when it's announced company-wide so that they feel valued for sharing that idea. 95% of the ideas you receive are not going to be implemented. And what we found from the data, both like practice within our platforms, as well as the different surveys and studies that we've referenced, is that employees care a lot less about whether their idea is implemented versus hearing regular status updates on where it's going.